man. So is this who we got coming up next? Dabuz and MuteAce? Oh,
yeah, I think this is the final one of this particular grouping, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So this will be a good one. Dabuz, I mean, he's in prime position. I mean, I think he has first seed pretty much locked up, as Coney was saying. So MuteAce, man, he's really gotten the short end of the stick a couple times though in these matches, like especially against Zachary. Like I really thought he had that locked.
MuteAce has been playing the first 2 stocks of almost all these games like very perfect. Like,
yeah.
He just can never seem to close that last. Like even he plays the game like 90% correct. It's just like that last 10% of actually finishing the game is where it starts to falter.
He's definitely getting top players.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you're just like, dang, I know I can beat you, but then like that one moment that matters leading up to it, like I'm playing perfectly, and then I just mess up this one particular situation, and then you just like yank it from me, kind of thing.
That's like the worst too. Like when you're like playing against top player, and like you get the first stock, and you're like, wait, man, hold on, I'm winning right now, and then you just get in your own head.
And then literally that first thought is just destroys you.
Dude, I was playing against Wood Sheik. And my first stop was looking amazing. I was like, wait, what's going on here? And then he killed me, and then everything went downhill. I was like, what happened?
Wow, the Palutena pick coming out from Dabuz, something we haven't seen in quite some time, honestly.
And I think it makes perfect sense, seeing how Dabuz has actually been falling to these Peaches with Olimar to the point where he's like, you know what, 3 out of 5, right? Let me see how my Palutena's going to do here in a Game 1 situation.
Yeah.
And if I don't like it, maybe I could switch back to my tried and true. We've seen the Rosalina against a Peach with Samsora. And, yeah, I mean, maybe he might even go Olimar, which is risky. But right now, we're seeing what TK said, right? The big, strong openings here from MuteAce. But can he keep it up?
Yeah, MuteAce's conversion game, very, very good on the Peach. And I mean, he even gets a little creative, too, with like some of the drag down up air things. Like, we've seen like MuteAce and Umeki kind of implement those, and it's so good.
Yeah, man, like a single hit drag down up air into a grab. And of course, if there's a platform there, he might even expertly use it to like set up a tech chase.
MuteAce's spacing right there, right around that explosive plane. Even though the expanding part of it's still really good, didn't even have to move away or anything like that. Still getting it back into the mix, but gotta get back to the stage. Again, MuteAce, I mean, he knows how to get the damage. Like, that is not...
it's never the problem.
Yeah, never the problem right there. But it's getting the stock is where he's really starting to struggle.
Exactly, man. Like, being a closer is just so important. Like, I like MuteAce. I don't know if I want to wingman it for him. You know what I'm saying? You got you're trying to close out the deal. And this is what I'm seeing. Come on, man.
The thing is, though, like, you can do the logic TK thing. See, I'm not an opener. But I'm a closer. And he was an opener. So
okay,
like
that's fair.
MuteAce said, and then you walk in a little later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we can play dub.
Yeah, we can play dub.
All right, okay.
Yeah. like he's back throwing to me, and I'm getting the F air. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm with it, man. Eiffel Towers. But all right.
Whoa! Anyway, back to the match.
Back to that. So right here,
back to the match.
I just wanted to touch on how amazing Palutena's airs are here.
Yes.
You know, has one of the greatest aerials in the game. Aerials that you don't want to challenge, just like somebody who probably may have a person backing them up at the bar and you're talking to them.
Hold it down.
That segue's top tier, though.
Hold down. Definitely both dressed for it, man. We got 2 bad divas duking it out right now. Ain't no doubt about it, baby.
Good defense.
I mean, the one thing that's so cool about watching like Dabuz and comparatively like Nairo, right? They're so different. It really shows how strong Palutena is that you can play her in so many different ways.
Yeah. Very versatile character.
But eventually a Nair or a Fair from Peach will hit.
Yeah, you know,
That's so true. One thing I'll say that I really
top 5 free.
Oh, Void with some differing opinions. Interesting.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Is that why you start coaching them? See?
He's like, look, I can't keep up with these hot takes. I'm trying to tell you about the game. You don't want to listen. I gotta go.
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Heck, man. What happened to GSM? Anyway,
oh, damn!
Throwback. Anyway, here we go. Up air. Up air.
MuteAce is bringing this back into his favor. I mean, it looked like Dabuz just wouldn't die, got to like 180. That can always be discouraging, but he's keeping his mental fortitude and staying in the game.
I'm telling you, man, this is the part of the game where MuteAce shines. Getting that damage is very nice. Like, now, for him to get back to the game looks a little rough.
Okay. I've never seen any Palutena try to counter Peach's up B. That was so good. That was so good.
It would be Dabuz to find some kind of defensive option, quote unquote, to edge guard you with, right? Like, who's gonna edge guard you with Palutena counter if you're not Chrom? Like, let's be real.
Yeah, if you're not Chrom. Exactly. Perfect statement right there. Hey, MuteAce needs to watch out for these empty jumps because he could also get nared right there. You know?
Yes.
Force
the air from
man.
Palu is just so deadly.
Oh, chains.
Yeah, this is big. Yep.
Yeah, so floaty though. So you see, like, he kind of has to go
far.
higher. To end up, exactly.
But look what Dabuz's position though is so good. Like, he's catching up all these attempts to land back safely.
The
I
fade
guess
oh,
back
nice.
master.
he leaves
Yeah.
no damage on
The
the
bus
table.
is saying right here that you could parry all my aerials, but my spacing is so immaculate that it doesn't matter.
Definitely does. I mean, you saw how far away he was at. He was fading that back air or that forward air back. So, okay,
Yep.
shield damage.
And the bus is known to block all day. He's like, I got the defense. My shit won't break now. That's cool.
I think the Buzz's shield actually just has like added properties to it.
That's it. If it's the bus, Sakurai's like, the bus playing?
I
The
mean, he
shield
might,
art?
Shield.
I don't know, we know he's a lab monster, man. He might have some new techniques he just ain't revealing to the world. I
This
don't
was just to help because he's like, look, I know I nerfed your shield on your Olimar, but if you play any other character, I'll give
I
you
got it.
30%
I
more
got
shield. Like, I mean, Shark Tanking with him. I'll give you 30% more for 10% stake of your Olimar shield. Like, oh no.
Now, what's your talent build though?
Yeah. All right,
You got
back
the
throw.
cookie cutter?
Oh no.
Let's go.
Oh!
Yes, you always have to
Hey,
watch out for
yep,
the explosion
yep,
right
yep,
there.
yep, yep.
Because at first, I was like, it looks like that hitbox is actually going to whiff. Maybe I could hang out around here?
Yeah.
No.
no.
And that's going to be the biggest glaring differences between a Nairo Palutena and a Dabuz Palutena. Dabuz closing it out with the explosive flame. You know, he really, I feel like Dabuz definitely makes really great use of the projectiles on the defense, on the offense. We see him double jump a lot and throw out the neutral beat or the side beat and kind of use it as like a defensive, like offensive/defensive thing where it's like, oh, you have to worry about this as I'm teleporting to the edge. So you can't go for the easy 2-frame or stuff like that.
And another thing I really like about the Buzz too is his usage of auto reticle, knowing that if MuteAce wants to just hang out in the air for a short amount of time with his float, all you have to do is auto reticle. It comes out fairly quickly, and it tells MuteAce to get back on the ground.
Right. You back? Okay. Get that out of here. Nice little back here coming in from MuteAce again, though. Starting off strong. Immediate 82, but now Dabuz, you know. Dabuz, I think that's one of the greatest things about Dabuz, too, is that he is not one to, like, be like, wow, I just took so much damage. I might as well just give the stock up. Like, he's going to fight his way back into any game.
Man, absolutely. And the thing is, like, his mentality is, I'm just going to do the same thing back to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what you need to compete at this high of a level.
How does he know when to jump? Okay, right there he put so much shield damage on MuteAce that it made sense to set up for a shield stab neutral.
Oh, man, he's really getting some use out of these explosive flames.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, and the great thing about using explosive flame like that is that you want people to avoid it, right? If they fade back, that can set up for a very obvious edge guard, as you saw Dabuz try to get a fair there.
Okay.
It's almost kind of like a snake Nikita where you're like staying put on stage, but you're trying to like force them to go a certain way or just get straight up with the kill.
You don't care if it misses. All you want them to do is get caught by your edge guard opportunity afterwards. If it does connect, it's a bonus.
Sure.
Man, I feel like, so as much as Dabuz is sitting in shield, and there's some really decent, safe shield pressure that MuteAce is doing before, I think one of these times he's actually going to drop that side B after some good shield pressure and just break it. Like, or at least, or maybe shield poke, but regardless, like, there's a chance for him to get a shield break here.
I feel like that was a really interesting situation, right? You saw how Dabuz was having a tough time trying to come back. He could have just turned around and bared his way out of the corner instead of trying to wait. And right there, running into MuteAce as he just barely hovers above the ground. Was that a neutral air? It's so quick.
I think that was a back air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually thought Dabuz was going to come in with a dash attack. But
That too, right? An invincible option for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
invincible burst option right there, too. So, you know, he's going to be moving that thing. Oh, nice neutral air, though.
Yep, that drop zone, it's so threatening. It covers just that downward diagonal angle. Makes it tough for you to want to recover from there.
Yeah.
Especially at high percents.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just neutral air is just such a phenomenal move all throughout.
I love Palutena.
yeah,
Yeah, you would.
Some would say just neutral air is probably high tier on its own.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
Oh, let's go Dabuz!
it does
Damn.
everything you need, you know?
So
It's a combo. It's a kill option for when their stocks get too far. You're like, you know what? I don't want to actually play
God,
the game. So I'm
okay.
gonna wait till I get you off stage and finish it off.
So I have to tell you the reason why we
Bro,
just
what? This ping
Yo.
pong with these, like, projectiles is nutty.
I'm sorry, guys. The reason why you saw me geek right there is because a lot of times Palutenas, when they get a neutral air towards the corner, you can't continue to combo any further.
Right,
But
you turn
Dabuz
around.
roared it so that he could get more damage.
And then, I mean, Dabuz just really clearly shown he is the master of the projectiles. He made neutral B and side B look like it comboed into each other.
sir.
Like, damn.
Okay.
corner
Okay,
pressure.
it's
All right, I
not
like
like he does
that.
it. No, you're going to be in shield. The back throw almost enough. Had he not pushed him a little bit, I think that would have been enough to finish the stock with the forward air, Will.
Brilliant, man. Great response
Yeah.
from Dabuz. Is now taking the lead. And for Palu, man, it's a great time to just extend it even further. It's all going to start with one there. Oh, but he couldn't get there. All right, so we good. We good.
Oh, the trip.
All right,
we
Chinky.
good.
By the way, that's even guaranteed even if they didn't trip right there at 0.
When it's guaranteed no matter what.
Yeah, right? That's crazy.
Sounds
good.
top tier to me.
All right, man.
Top 5, man.
I like the pummels there right there by the Buzz too. Just in case they want to try to like mash out, you can mess with their DI.
Yeah.
Guaranteeing a back air.
And again, Mute, like he starts off so hot, but this last stock just never really going his way. Though he's still not super far out of this, only down about 50%. So
Yeah, I like this. I honestly like this situation for Peach.
Yeah.
Like as far as having to make the comeback goes, like with this pressure though, trying to corner Dabuz, he's so good at just fighting his way out.
Forward aerial.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move.
very safe.
Oh, he tried to get some
Wow,
jump there. Yeah.
The positioning again, favoring Dabuz so hard. Is that going to
And
do
That's
it?
not enough
quite.
yet. He
Not
has to do a
quite.
little bit more work.
How much area does that edge guard take? Like, damn.
The Buzz wants a jump after that short hop right there. You saw it too with the back air.
Naira would have got a back throw.
Oh yeah, Nairo has that really good setup where he walks past you as you normally
Yeah.
get up,
Yep.
and then he'll just back throw.
The stall right
Yeah.
there from MuteAce. Very important. Another nair, I think he was just done.
Okay, good
Oh,
defense
sure.
by MuteAce. Usually a lot of people drop shield after the second
Oh.
hit of the fair.
These plays, son.
The turn up.
Wait a
the
minute.
whip
And
punish.
now he's getting. Okay,
MuteAce.
that was good.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Nobody usually does that. Great mix up by the Buzz.
Yeah, I thought he was going back. He was like, nah.
That throw was quick, too.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't react to that.
damn.
He still DI'd that one correctly though. He was
Yeah.
he was holding right. I was expecting. Well, I guess.
It kind of went.
I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was dead anyway, but
Yeah.
he did try his best to DI. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And I think MuteAce did beat the Buzz at main stage to get here. That was one of the people on his warpath. But he played Olimar.
There you go.
Which would explain the reason that
The
we're not
Palutena
seeing that
pick.
right now.
Game
yeah.
one. Game one Palutena pick.
The Palutena pick is looking oh so good right here. Off to 2-0 right here.
Yeah.
About to win the third game, potentially, unless MuteAce got some stuff for us. Up airs and a fourth.
You ever just get a feel for like a character that you can see Dabuz is kind of prepared for a certain matchup? I think Palu was definitely made for Peach right now.
And that's when the Buzz is really dangerous. He is a player that is very much so ready and down to prepare. Look at the Buzz. Take the notes.
He plays a good spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely plays a good spread here. And just like last game again, MuteAce starting off with the early damage lead and the control. The neutral layer is not going to be the strong hit, so just kind of pushes him away. Still getting some good damage. 122, looking good for MuteAce. Let's see if he can close his stock out before the Buzz hits him with the old Best Buy price match, Mike. Gets him every time. He's like, you put 122? Me too.
That
Like
shield
it.
looking low.
Oh, yeah, that was great pressure. So he kept fading out so that every time the Buzz thought he could finally put his feet or hands on MuteAce, MuteAce was out of range and back with more shield pressure.
And I like it now. Again, you know, we can't overstate it enough about these great starts that MuteAce can get, but I can't buy what he's selling until he closes it out.
Yeah,
That's what I would love to see in this third game, man. Don't get 3-0'd.
This match is pretty impactful in terms of like first seed. Because if MuteAce does win, that means there's two players that win 2-1, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and even honestly, like even if you just get like 2 games off or 2, like I want to know how that could impact it as well. Like, there's a lot of questions that could be unanswered at the end of the set if it goes to game 5. But a 3-0, like the Buzz just has a lot to keep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That definitely just solidifies it.
Yeah.
Right
But
there.
great
looks,
DI.
Yeah, it looks like Mute keeps holding inwards towards the stage as he's getting there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Wait,
that almost killed off
That's
the
not.
top.
Is that saving him though? Him holding inward during the stage? No. Is it?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
he's getting caught by the back end of the nair.
Oh, okay, I see what
So
you're saying.
he thinks it looks like he's trying to avoid it, but he's still getting caught.
Yeah.
Wow, that down tilt actually might have low profiled that nair as well. That's the hard thing about this matchup for Peach is any character that just air to airs you really well, you really have to switch up what height you float at. You're either going to more so float at the ground level or the full hop level.
Okay. Okay, neutral layer.
Oh, the turn up so close to two-framing Palutena there. But I mean, Mute's doing a really good job, just not really overextending into the Buzz, because that's when people really can suffer. Wow, that's unfortunate. Put him onto the stage there.
Yeah, just like floating right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to fight his way out of the corner here.
Layer.
Just like you said
Very
before.
well.
Yep,
Okay.
the air to airs.
Too much rage though. That kind of does suck for the Buzz.
Yeah, exactly. If he tries to get it, he confirms off with the throw. They'll get too
Oh.
far away.
Man,
Oh, okay, smart.
Yeah, very good back air right there from Dabuz. Get back to the stage.
Oh,
And Yoda's about
God.
to pop on him right there.
He was touched by an angel that fair not connecting, but the pressure, MuteAce not letting his foot off the gas.
Yeah, like third time's a charm there too. I kept getting the weak hit, but he finally finds the strong hit of that neutral layer. So MuteAce with a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah, right there, Autoradical could have helped out the Buzz because MuteAce did have a double jump. They could have sniped it.
Big damage here. The reset doesn't get the fall down right there. The Buzz just jumping out of situation. Does not want to get down tilted
Yeah.
there. even if you get hit by an aerial in that situation, you're not going to take as much as a down tilt. So I like the risk reward coming out from Dabuz. Can he steal out this stock? He has the corner situation, but wow, turns right around.
And good defense right there by MuteAce. Dabuz getting some shield damage. It used to be way worse where after blocking one explosive flame, Nair could definitely choose that.
Okay.
Best sword move in the game.
Look
All
at
right,
that.
man. We're gonna it's gonna test my man MuteAce's gangster right now. Close it out.
Yeah, down to his last stock now.
Mix-ups. Another, yep, he forces him to double jump. Nice escape by MuteAce.
Now, I really want to see MuteAce kill at like a usual percentage, I want to say, because Dabuz has always been getting the stock value of like 170, 180.
Yeah.
He gets so much equity, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, like a 120 kill right here for MuteAce would be big. Oh my God.
Okay,
He went for it. Yeah.
All right, so one thing to note too, right? You know how when you get hit in this game, you're backwards? That helps out Palutena so much because of the back air.
Yeah. Because you kind of want that as a defensive option when you're in that disadvantaged state.
He's getting cornered.
Oh.
These catches with the down tilt. I mean, that was the complete turnaround. Trapped him on the right side, and he didn't get a chance to do anything else.
Yep.
Like, he got off the stage and just kept getting hit. Down tilt, rinse, repeat.
Dabuz with this cocktail is killing me.
I'm telling, bro. Strong Island.
Yeah, let me tell you, man, that's the king of New York right there, right?
That is
Put some
definitely the king
respect
of
on
New
his
York.
name.
Imagine if he had the Timbs on too.
He got the Yeezys, right?
This is Def Jam. I need this
All right,
Def
well,
Jam fight for
Dabuz
New York.
walking down the stairs looking at that mic. He's ready.
This Def Jam fight for New York Dabuz right
That
there.
Dabuz
Like,
to be
match
honest,
was more entertaining than that new Kanye album. I'll tell you that much.
He could be a DLC character in Def Jam fight for New York, to be honest.
What up,
The
man?
new one. What's up, man? King
What's
of
up,
New
dude?
York, back on the mic.
Yep. You know. I was seated third in this pool. I'm 11th for the overall bracket, and now I just won my pool.
Yo, can I get a crisp dead ass B?
My B?
No, dead ass B.
Yo, I dead ass won my pool.
B.
B.
There you go.
I dead ass won my pool. B.
Can
I
somebody,
didn't know we were giving lessons out here.
can somebody kill me? Jesus.
Come on,
Good stuff,
E.
bro.
Don't you see? It's wonderful. For you and me.
Hello?
Yo, he's bars.
Yo,
Oh.
the buzz actually flaming right now. The mic is hot. Let's go. My man, the buzz, man. Good stuff, though, man. I mean, that's one way to really, like, just beat your seat, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, let people know,
Make
like,
a statement.
I'm that dude right now.
Nah, I went at this. I was mad at my
Respect
seat.
it.
I was like, no, that doesn't seem right.
Felt disrespected.
A little bit, yeah.
Who was first in your pool?
Tweak. No,
No,
it was
Zachary.
It was Zachary and then Tweak.
This was a very tough
It was a very stacked pool. It was a pool that I personally didn't like because Zachary obviously 2-0'd me at Big House, MuteAce beat me at main stage, and then Tweak I'm 2-2 with the season. Well, now 3-2. But yeah, ever since main stage I started working that Palu because I realized I don't really have characters for Peach.
That's what I said. I said that Peach looks like or that Palu looks like it was designated for this matchup.
Yep. I mean, I get a lot of Peach practice because I have, Peach player revision is really good. Names to player for.
Yep.
Teaches me a lot of stuff. And then, I've seen Shuton lose to Razo's Peach. And Razo's good, but, like, Shuton's like a top 10, 20 caliber player, right? And he's struggling with that matchup, too. And then, like, Rosa is just not as good as Peach. So I'm like, I need something. So I'm grinding that Palu out a lot.
And you already played Palu from the start of the game anyway. Like,
Yeah.
you're
And
comfortable with the character.
And the thing is, Rosa and Palu, I mentioned this before on Twitter, where, like, they actually share a lot of similarities. They're both tall goddesses. They both also space with lots of aerials and good movement. So you actually play them very similarly. It's just like Rosa's better with Luma around, so Rosa's just worse 90% of the time and better 10% of the time to Palu. But yeah, so it's very easy to transition, like playing both of them and kind of learning with both of them at the same time.
So you're still playing Rosa, though?
I mean, you just saw that Rosa play, right?
No, I was
okay.
asleep up until now, dude. So.
He's against Zachary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, so,
Sick.
I'm trying to use her less and less, more Palu, more Olimar. You go back to the day one strat. I've like circled around the world now, right?
You have.
I was like,
You
yeah,
tried the
just
Smash 4 mains,
No.
I feel like everyone's having that phase right now. Like,
But you always
let me
come
give my
home.
Smash
Yeah.
4 main a try.
I mean more because I started playing Palu when the game came out. I was like the first person that was like, yo, guys, Palu might seem OD.
Yeah.
And then like I stopped using her, and now look where we are again. I got to try the entire cast and go, Greninja, no. Who else did I try? I tried a lot of characters, and I was just like,
I know you're trying Banjo for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
of these
yeah.
other zoners. Yeah.
Dude, I saw him mess with Richter one time,
yo,
too.
Richter was so much fun, but then I
Yeah.
got hit off stage by Void too many times and just said, nope.
That'll
That'll
definitely
do it, yeah.
That will do
Void
it.
likes hitting people off stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And that was like
that's the
during
end of
like
this
Peach
pool, right?
phase, yeah.
That's the
Correct.
end of this pool?
Yeah, this
End
pool
of
has
group
been locked
Okay.
up. So
Remember
the
I
Buzz
was playing
first
you at
seed,
Sky
Zachary
Place one time?
second,
Second.
Tweak third, and MuteAce fourth.
Remember
Yeah.
pre-pass you
So
Now we're
it's-
gonna move on to
blocking my
group
Belmonts
4.
over and over.
Yep. Yeah.
You were
I'm
actually
super
the reason
excited.
I was just like, I'm not doing this.
Leffen
I couldn't
is in
tell
this
the
pool.
problem
Yeah,
here.
another TSM member. That's going to be fun. T as well, Nairo and Void will all be competing in this
I
next
just want to
go-round.
say, the Buzz thought Belmonts were top tier, and I was like,
Ooh,
So
the
I'm-
call out.
well, no, I mean we talked about it.
I
We were
appreciate
talking
it.
about the game.
There was
and
there was a.
I guess
you mean like recently?
no. when he dropped the Belmonts.
Oh,
Like when
okay.
the game came out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so
okay,
I'm
okay,
glad I mean, they're not bad. We have Nitro here, you know.
I mean, yeah, but you taught me a good lesson in what a top tier is in this game.
I wish I could teach myself.
Damn.
Hey, man, you hover that character select screen. You know who you picking.
The Buzz, remember you said at SmashCon Hero was broken?
Yes, I do remember that.
So who's right? I just need to.
Yeah. Okay, Korean. You and everyone else were right. You know what it was?
yes.
You know when you just love a character so much unconditionally that like you have to believe in them being top tier? Because I always tell people you can't play a character if you don't think they have the sauce. If you're like, oh, my character's mid tier, don't main that character. So you have to convince yourself. I had to convince myself, yo, Hero's double-digit frame area
What's that character have to have?
has the sauce.
Tell him the Buzz.
It has to have the sauce.
I don't think I've ever actually heard him say that, but you know what? That's his catchphrase now.
Bro,
That's
the
it.
Buzz is
I'm loving the
God.
vocab. I mean, the Buzz is introducing this new vocabulary. I'm
King
digging
of New
it.
York, man.
The King of New York.
That's the
That's
King
it,
of New
man.
York. So yeah, man. I think I don't know if we're hopping straight into it or are we going direct to a break first. But I think let's go ahead and read card D real quick.
I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah,
bros.
Panda Global's UGA adapter, bro. I got one in my bag as we speak. Like I was actually using it while y'all were doing the lie detector thing. I just
I have
my
card
bag's over
A,
there,
B, and
so.
C.
Yeah, so if you don't have a Panda Global adapter, do we have the Panda Global adapter over here? I thought we had it over here.
I know you're rocking it like the entire time.
Oh, I thought we had it. Oh, we don't have it. But yeah, man, if you don't have the Panda Global adapter, it's $60 adapter. You know, play on the plane, play on the go, play in your car, play when your parents are going to the movies. You need like 10 minutes to grind while you're going to the movies. Play there. It's great. It already has the adapter, or I guess the GameCube controller adapter hooked up to it. You can also hook up your Pro controller and get it charged all at the same time. So definitely check that out, man. If you are a gamer on the go, Panda Global UGA adapter is what you need.
Did you
man.
have card D?
No, I just knew that off the top.
He has it too. So like
yeah.
it's super convenient, right? Because like if you don't want to play with a Joy-Con or a Pro controller, bam, all of a sudden you got your GameCube controller adapter right there connected to it, and bam.
Exactly. And how many times have you been at a Smash tournament and you're like, dang, there are no friendly setups.
Yeah,
like,
no
where
setups.
Where they at? Though?
Especially around top 8 grand finals, the tier goes, no more friendlies, and it's like, oh man. Then you go, you sit in the crowd and you're like,
Exactly. It can't police you in that chair.
Oh, a Tio's
'Cause that's
looking at
not
me
my-
right now.
Huh?
That's a new level of degeneracy right there. Top 8, you in the front, still playing right in the front with the thing out playing friendly.
Honestly, sometimes they shut off the setups, man.
Yeah,
So I feel you.
yeah.
The grind don't stop just because these people out here making money.
Yeah, man.
But, guys, we got more awesome Smash Ultimate action on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere. See you in just a moment.